Alright. What is... Let's hope I'm in... okay, good, I am in the frame. Uh, you know how I know? Because actually I'm looking through the reflection of my TV, and that's actually how I'm able to tell where I'm at. Yeah, things are going alright. Alright. What's up, people of the world? It's me again, Alex Swimmer, aka AP3 Jumped, and today, well, today's a milestone. Welcome to the 600th video. Now, I know I put this off for a little while, and once I show you what this is all about, then you'll probably be like, well, why'd you wait so long for such minimalistic effort? But you'll see why I say that in a little bit. Because, yeah, to continue to trend for my channel, for every 100th video I do something that I've absolutely never done on the channel before. And today, for this milestone, I decided to show off a drawing, have an entire video dedicated to showing and talking about a drawing. This is actually going to be the start of a new series, which I haven't come up with a proper name for yet, where I talk about my drawings and go in depth on what they're about and whatnot. So yeah, I don't have a name for this series yet, but today I'm going to this is what kicks off that series, actually. And so yeah, this little drawing I did today was to commemorate the 600th video. So that's how I decided to do it. And what I decided to do for the drawing actually was have little. It's actually meant to be a tribute for every single 100 video milestone that I've had up until now. So yeah, without further ado, let's get started, shall we? And alright guys, here we go. And this is it. This is the little commemorative drawing that I did for this video. And so yeah, as you can see, it references every 100th video milestone that I've had up until now, like even this one. So let's talk about it now. This is what I was referring to, where you might think it's a little bit too simple. Where I think there's a little bit more. It has more meaning and is more well thought out than it might seem at first. Now, starting from the bottom, we have video 100, and I'm gonna say right now, for every for all of these numbers here, I did them in like a little etched, sketched little font that I've sort of created since like middle school, and I've sort of changed it up like every few years or so, because I haven't exactly created an actual typeface for this. Like I did at one point, but I should really get to doing that again. So make this an actual typeface to see how everything looks. So anyway, on to the 100th video. So what the 100th video was, it was actually a now keep in mind, every 100th video was something brand new to the channel. It was actually the first custom song that I uploaded to the channel, because I actually wind up only doing three original songs and or get my hairy leg out of the shot. But so yeah, this would be the first of only 3 original songs and / remixes that I would upload to the channel, and I made them in electronic music class senior year. So yeah, that was a very long time ago. That was 5 freaking years ago. 5.5 years ago that this video was made. And yeah, so of course I had to put a music note to reference the fact that the type of video that it was. And the song was called Transcendence. And what the song was about, it was basically shifts through like 5 different phases and tempos, and there's like 5 different musical styles it's basically 5 genres in that one entire song. And that was actually the final project for that class, and I just went all out. And for that, we had to do vocals. And actually, my mistake when I thought I had to do vocals was I had to actually come up with lyrics. So what I did was after I composed the song in the class, then I recorded lyrics for the first and so far only time in my life in a little recording booth, which was really awesome. And so I was struggling to come up with proper lyrics, and I tried several times and failed. And what ended up happening was I realized, oh, I could just do like random vocalizations in sort of an a cappella style, like a sort of digitally distorted a cappella. So that was actually inspired by Spiral Mouth, actually, whom you may know as the composers for the Crash Twinsanity and Crash Tag Team Racing soundtracks. They're like my favorite a cappella group because of that. So they just sound so unique, and I wish they would make a comeback, to be honest with you. And this right here, this weird, like, I don't know how to describe it. It looks like stretched out, like flesh or some shit. I don't even know, but this is actually a reference to the background image. This is like a rough silhouette of what is in the background image that I used for the video, actually. And the colors changed inside. The colors changed throughout the whole video, indicating when the different phases of the song was going to change. Because remember, there were 5 phases in that song, as I said earlier. So that is that. Video 200 was actually my first custom level that I uploaded to my channel, and so far my only one. I really want to do more. I've had plans of doing more, but I haven't gone through with those plans, unfortunately. So yeah, video 200. I guess this was like 2015. I did this. So yeah, this is the first custom level I uploaded for Super Mario Brothers X. So that's why there's a super mushroom and a block that I drew right here. Now this block is actually it's a block from the Super Mario All-Stars version of Super Mario Bros. 1, which is actually the basis of the tile set that I used for that level. And the mushroom is significant too because the level I uploaded was a mushroom-themed level, and it was called the Mushroom Isles, which had music from Mushroom Gorge in it, which I got a copyright claim for, of course. I'm surprised I haven't gotten any strikes, and I'm lucky I just got copyright claims. And so yeah. Oh shit, I'm still recording. I meant to pause the damn video. So yeah, this right here, I'm making bad marks on it. The level was actually decent. I haven't touched it since. It's actually I have plans for using it in one of my upcoming Super Mario Bros. X episodes. So yeah, I don't know when I'll release that. So for any of you SMBX fans watching that, I did just now confirm that I am making a Super Mario Bros. X episode, but I have no firm release date on it. So you can expect a teaser trailer for the episode later in the year, actually. So yeah, next up. Alright, next up we have video 300, which I did in 2017. It was like in May of 2017. I wasn't sure what to do for this. It was, so, if you could guess, the letters Q and A right here are, well, if you could put 2 and 2 together, this video was actually a Q&A video that I did for the channel, and it's so far the only one, where I pretty much came up with my own questions. I mean, I did ask a couple of my friends if they could provide me some, actual questions to use in the video, whereas the rest I had to come up with by myself. This is not a good video anymore. So yeah, I'm not proud of this video. The questions were fine. I think I gave good answers. It was just a shitty delivery on my part, and my hairstyle looked really funky, and you think I complain about it now? It looked especially like off in that video. So yeah. All right, let's not dwindle on that for too much longer. Now, video 400. This was interesting. This was in 2018. I did this, and video 400 was a multi-milestone video, because I actually called it the multi-milestone marathon, because not only was it the 400th video, but it was also, this shit keeps falling off my damn couch armchair, but it was also the 7-year anniversary during that month, and it was also going to be my, also ended up being my 100th vlog. So yeah, for that whole video, I copied what Tyler did for his 200th video, where I actually gave him the idea, where I challenged him to do everything he's ever done on the channel in 5 minutes. Well, I did the same exact thing with no time limit, but I did, for given how much stuff I've done on my channel up to that point, that took me like 42 minutes, and I did it all uncut in like a sort of a live stream format. What did I do with my pencil? Oh well, I'll find it later. Hopefully it's not stuck inside my couch, but so yeah, this video was a hell of a lot of fun to make, and I thought I did everything pretty well. And we're talking about absolutely everything that I've done on the channel up to that point, whereas what that comes to doing vlogs, showing off a custom level, and even showing videos of my little sister and my pets, because that's something those are videos I've done on my channel. So I thought if I've done on the channel at least once, then I'm doing it in this video. And I even the ice bucket challenge, when I did that, I recreated that at the end of this video too, where I put my head underneath some water. I don't remember if it was cold or not, but I'll have to look at the video again to see if it was. So yeah, I absolutely loved this video. This was one of my absolute favorite videos to make. I did a reaction video to It's Everyday Bro, probably the stupidest fucking song that I've ever listened to in my life, and it's it's extremely fun to riff on it though, for how stupid it is, and I'm sure you all can agree. So yeah, drew number 7, of course, and which I did I guess sort of in the same style as this font that I sort of made up for these 2 letters. And the number 100, this font was actually inspired by the font used for the newest Crash game, starting in the Crash Bandicoot N. Sane Trilogy. However, this font is not original to the Crash series. It's used in all sorts of media, and particularly comic books too. I just cannot find the name of that font. If you happen to know what the name of this new font is that's primarily featured in the new Crash games now, then please let me know in the comment section below. I don't know, because it took me like 5 freaking years to figure out what the hobo font was called. So yeah, video 500. Now this was during a time in my channel where I wasn't keeping up with my video count, so I wasn't paying attention, but luckily, what the 500th video wound up being was me trying a variation of one of my favorite cereal on camera, which, coincidentally enough, I never have tried my favorite cereal on camera before, which was Cookie Crisp. And the variant of Cookie Crisp that I had was it was birthday cake flavored Cookie Crisp inside a big ass like 16-ounce bag, and I drew a cookie and an actual bowl of cereal with the cereal and the milk flying out, because I thought I can't just draw just a freaking semicircle and have that be the drawing at the end of the day. So I decided to be more creative with it and do like it's falling from the damn rooftop or some shit. And last but not least, I can't even talk. There are a couple of, like, I didn't erase some parts, like, completely, so I'm sorry for that. So that leaves us to right here, right now, this video. This is the part where it gets meta. So, so yeah, for number 600, this is the drawing, of course. I drew a pencil, of course, for that. And I was struggling to come up with what to draw for some of these. And some of these little images were easier to come up with than others. But for this, I decided to draw a piece of paper, a squiggly piece of paper. But then, as I finished a piece of paper, I was like, well, that's too damn boring. Like, for the same reason I didn't just want to draw just a semicircle of a bowl of cereal. No. No. So what I instead did was I tried to draw one of my original characters, the square-headed snake, which I created in like 2009. This is like back in 7th grade. I created this thing, and I tried to conform it to the shape of the wavy piece of paper. So I have a drawing, like, within a drawing. So yeah, I told you this part was going to get meta. So yeah, of course, these are representative of this video milestone right here. So yeah, here's the drawing in full. It's not going into focus. Okay, now it's in focus. So yeah, here's the drawing in full. So yeah, more thought was put into this than it might seem at first. I was originally going to color it, but then I thought, well, I don't know if it's such a good idea. I ultimately decided against it, mainly because I'd find a bit of a difficult time trying to color in this etched out font, like right here. So I mean, it looks messy in some places, but there are parts of, yeah, I do agree, I do have to admit that I misspoke right there. I admit that some of these parts are a little bit too intentionally messy, so if I could dial back the imperfectness of this style of font for some spots, like here and like here, then otherwise this would be damn near perfect. But I think I was fine showing off the finished product with how I did these, and I tried to draw it as the for every number that I draw, it gets slightly bigger the higher I get to the page. And so yeah, I decided to do 2 drawings representative of what kind of video I did for each 100th video, including this one. And so yeah, I did that. One side, I'm losing my train of thought a little bit. You know what's funny? I was originally going to do my eraser's on the floor. Oh, my phone temperature is not getting very good. Let me fix that. All right, my phone was warning me that the temperature was getting too high, and my eraser's on the floor. Sorry for all these damn distractions. So originally I was going to do a drawing time lapse. I actually tried to do that. I'll talk about that more after I finish this clip, but I, for the life of me, could not figure out how to do a traditional drawing time lapse, because I don't have a crane to put my phone on and overhead of my drawing. So the next best thing I did was, like, I drew on my bed and just drew this and filmed this, but ultimately I was just like, screw it, I'm just gonna talk about the drawings instead of like having a time lapse and having live commentary over that. So I thought this would be a bit more straightforward and to the point, and I'd be able to talk about this whole thing more in depth. So yeah, I'm going to end this right now. So yeah, the lighting is not good right here. Holy hell. So let's change that. stand next to my thermostat. Anyway, so yeah, this is why I've been delaying videos, because sometimes when I reach these milestones, I wind up delaying the video, and I wind up delaying other videos in favor of this. So yeah, after this video is done, I'm going to finish the last of the Loud House episode reviews that I still need to do, which I actually pre-recorded like a week before I filmed this just now. So yeah, I don't know what to say other than I was in recent times I was able to film like 300 videos in like 2 years, like which is that's fucking crazy. And yeah, I didn't expect to actually pull something like that off, because I had well surpassed and more than doubled the video count of my good friend Tyler on his channel, but unfortunately he lives in a different state now, and his channel's pretty much dead now because of that. And I mean, you know, he's one of my biggest inspirations for doing YouTube, and as well as Tim Ross, and yeah, they were the biggest inspirations for the channel, and I've had multiple inspirations across YouTube since then for doing other types of content, but they're pretty much the ones who got me started, and I have them to thank for it. I have pretty much both of them to thank for helping me shape the way my YouTube channel is now. And I'm slowly, very slowly but surely getting more and more recognition since I've been doing this. I've been involved in 2 communities, the Super Mario Bros. X community and the Loud House online community. So yeah, I'm very grateful for that, and I do admit I wish I had a big enough audience to do YouTube full time, which is more than feasible if I had a big enough audience, that is. Otherwise, I'd be having the time of my life doing YouTube full time. Now I know there's give and take with that. The cons I feel like are just as equal as the pros when it comes to doing YouTube full time, but if I was able to do it, I'd be the happiest in my life. So either way, if and whenever I get to that point, I'm grateful nonetheless. I mean, to be able to do this for fun, I still do this for fun. I mean, so all I can say is that for the people who have stuck with me, and for the people who are just now coming on to watch these videos for the first time, I do want to thank you guys for, you know, being genuine fans of my channel. And yeah, I really am. Oh, my pencil was in my pocket. I found it. So yeah, at the end of the day, I really am thankful for what I have accomplished in YouTube, no matter how small it might seem. I am grateful for what I've accomplished so far, and the fans that I was able to establish, and the community I was able to establish, even if it is a small one. So, I mean, patience is a virtue. Who knows what'll happen? I mean, who knows what'll happen for, you know, whenever I get to video 700. So, yeah. Also, I have a strong feeling I might reach video 700 by the end of this year, or at least in another year. So, because it seems that I'm doing like at least 100 videos per year, or slightly over that. So, yeah. Wow, the sliding is very bad, but I'm right next to my charger, so I'm sorry for all this talking too much and all this rambling at the end of this video, but I felt like what I said needed to be said. And hell, here's to another 600 views. I mean, yeah, because I didn't realize I surpassed 500 video. I didn't do what to expect in the next 100 videos. I don't know if doing videos like that are necessary. Videos like that might be redundant because I have no idea my exact plans for the next 100 videos, which is like me predicting what I'm going to make in like a year's time, pretty much. So I don't know. I might just keep doing monthly updates instead of like yearly updates like that. Unless I want to do like unless I have something set in stone planned throughout a year's time. Like if I want to do like a AP through Jumped Direct or something like that, then only then would I feel the need to do something like that. So anyways, it's getting late. I need to take a shower, and if you like this video, then don't forget to subscribe. Be sure to stay tuned for more videos like this, and more drawing videos like this, and more Loud House episode reviews. And because I have those pre-recorded, I just need to upload them now. And yeah, I'm pretty much done with the videos. So like the video if you liked it, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified of future videos I make. And my throat's killing me. Talking so much. Hate to be a commentator for my life, because yeah, that would kind of suck. But like a sports commentator saying, actually, you know what? Stay tuned for July 2019 update, where I'll have everything figured out by that point, and I'll tell you everything I want to do for the rest of this month. So yeah. I am Alex Swimmer, aka AP Through Jumped. Thank you so much for watching until the end. That is it for me, and I will see you soon. Goodbye.